Hi, this is Simon Chen and welcome to my network marketing training. Today's question comes from Natalee out in California, and she's messaged me and says, hi Simon, it was really nice to see you. I really learned a lot, thank you very much. I know you're a busy man, you have a lot on your shoulder, but I thought I'd ask you anyways. I know a few chiropractors and doctors that would love to get into the business. How would you approach them about our business, USANA? A great question, Natalee. A couple of things, and this, doctors is something I actually, it's not easy. I actually prepared a little bit, just going over my notes here. One of the great things, if you can get a doctor in the business, especially with USANA, nutritional supplements, right, you can really take off your business. You can contribute a lot of volume into your business. So, but it is very difficult. Okay, it's very difficult, much harder than getting a normal associate in. And sometimes you have to ask yourself, is it really worth it? It may require numerous follow-ups and investments. Okay, and I'm going to talk about what I mean by investment in money-wise. So, just to let you know, my team, we were able to build a group of successful doctors down in the southeast, down the South Carolina area. But it took a lot of trial and error and learning experiences. And you definitely have to approach these doctors a different way. So the first thing is, with doctors, you need experience. Okay, I normally would not recommend someone going to a doctor who is a new associate. Okay, because when I say experience, number one, there will be rejection. Doctors don't give you much time, but also, more importantly, you need to know about the products and the knowledge of the products. Product knowledge is very, very important. The thing is, the doctors, if you want to be successful, you can't go at them at the business by making money, a business opportunity, because even though doctors need it, but doctors are so busy. Okay, they don't have time for anything else. They barely have time to run their practice and have a life. So they definitely cannot take another venture. So if you tell them about the business, financial freedom, they normally tuned out. Right now, later on they may be interested in the business, but you can't get them in that way about the business. Most of them are not. But and also you have to go in there being humble. And you have to respect the doctors in other ways, right? The doctors take a lot of pride in what they do. They're they're excellent students. They had to not just graduate, but graduate to the top of the class just to get into med school. And then they have to do another 4 years of med school. And then they have to go through 4 or 5 years of residency. So when they go through that in practice, they feel that they're smarter than most of the population out there. They're accomplished. The doctors are and society respects them. So if you go out there and saying that, and either say that you have better financial freedom, make more money, do something else, doctors they'll be very defensive and closed-minded. So you have to respect them, right? And understand they're not interested in the business, but what they are interested in, they would be interested in something that can help their patients, because they are always thinking patient first. Doctors are smart. My dad was a doctor, but a lot of the most closed-minded people are sometimes doctors. I mean, they're very good at what they do, but they enjoy what they do, and they're good at it, but they're closed-minded to other opportunities, right? So talking about business, I think that's the wrong way to go. Definitely the wrong way. But something that helps their patients, they love to do that. That will get their attention. So that's why the product knowledge is very important. They may ask you about the products. Okay. So, most importantly, you got to help the patients. Now, how do you get a meeting with the doctor? There's two ways. First way, the easiest way, is when you see your own doctor, ask them, hey, you know what? I'm actually taking these really high quality nutritional supplements. I want your advice. Can you, and then maybe have some information, product guide, catalog with detailed information, and print out, have a couple medical studies in hand. Because doctors, it's science, they want to see the scientific studies. So, again, the easiest way, when you see your doctor, ask, hey, I'm taking these high quality nutritional supplements. Can you take a look at these? Can you let me know whether they're any good or not? And let them give you an opinion. And they may look at it, and then you can maybe get them interested. Hey, these are really good. It's helped my health. I feel a lot better. So when you drop off the information to them, they say, oh, I'll take a look, and you would have to follow up with them. you know, say, hey, you know, when can I get a follow-up? Let me know about the supplements. Can I give you a quick phone call? Can I give you a quick email? You know, normally if you want to see the doctor, a phone call, it's probably not possible because they're very busy again. But if you say you're friends with these, if you're friends with these doctors, you know a lot of them, they may give you like 1 or 2 minutes. But for them to actually look at it, it's hard. It's hard. So you have to follow and be persistent. You know, now when you follow up and call them, you call them at the office. There's a secretary, and her job is basically, it's like a gatekeeper, keeps people from talking to the doctor. So if you ask for him, she probably said the doctor's busy. And the truth is that the doctor is very busy, has no time to take your phone call. So when you talk to him, you have to come, hey, you know, I'm calling Dr. John, and I dropped off information for him, and he's expecting my phone call to be very quick. He's expecting my quick phone call as a follow-up. Okay, so let them know that. It would also always help if you build a relationship with the secretary. So when you see them, always be nice, friendly, smile. That can go a long way to getting you that follow-up phone call. Okay, now the other way to get in the doctor is cold calling, which we have done as well, and we had some success. But when you do cold calling the doctors, it's like you're basically doing what pharmaceutical reps are really good at, farm reps. And the key to getting a meeting is if you call a doctor, say, hey, you know, we have a product, or, you know, if you have a business, it's 100% no way, we're not interested. If you have a product, probably doctors still very busy, right? They're not interested. The way to get them in is, say, you know, I work with this company, USANA, and we're visiting the area, and we're here to give the Dr. John lunch. Dr. John is staff lunch. You gotta buy lunch and food. That will get the staff happy. And this is the industry norm. The pharmaceutical reps do this. They do this type of stuff. So if you don't do it, you're not going to get your foot in the door. Okay. So you got to buy them lunch. What to buy? Something healthy, sandwiches. If you're doing nutritional supplements, it's got to be something healthy. Maybe a little sweet dessert, a cookie at the end, something like that. Probably like $7, $10. I mean, we're in California, probably $10 a person to lunch. Okay, you can't be cheap because then what's the impression you're sending, right? So that's why I said that normally I would not recommend going to doctors for new associates because it requires, if you have this office of like 5 staff and a doctor, that's $60 just to buy them lunch, just to get yourself in the door. Okay, now when you actually meet the lunch, the doctor has only maybe 5-10 minutes. Doctors eat. I mean, my dad was a doctor. He eat up, standing, running around, eating. Right? He's got to see patients because he wants to see all his patients, get out of it, so you can go home and maybe, you know, make it in time for dinner. That's what a doctor wants to do. So you may get at most 5-10 minutes with the doctor. So you invest the $60, $100. If you have a practice with like a lot of staff, it could be like $100 on lunch. We've done like, you know, we've done a big practice that we spend like dinner, not dinner, but like a late bigger lunch. Spend like $150 for 10 people. Very common. And you only got like 5-10 minutes with the doctor. So when you meet the doctor, a couple of things, you must bring, having products, samples to give out, it's important. So that's, again, more investment, right? Now, reason why we do it, because that's what happens. Pharmaceutical reps give out supplements. Right? So doctors expect you to be doing the same thing. You got to have products. Maybe you can use your health packs. I'll give them samples, a month of health packs. You know, I would have some of the basic stuff like the essentials, Procosa, calcium, Biomega, Proflavanol. Those are the basics, right? I have products handy, and you must have the medical studies. Must have the medical studies, especially and medical studies related to their field. So if you are visiting pediatrician, a children's doctor, I'll have studies about how nutritional supplementation helps children. If you have a gynecologist, you know, maybe something about like prenatal supplementation is important, and so on. Okay, so the studies are important and most related to that field doctor even better. I'll bring the comparative guide out there, but that's not enough. You must have medical studies and the PDR, physician's desk reference. That definitely helps and give you credibility. Okay, the PDR. Let's see. And now the staff, they may be interested. Okay, you may get, you know, you may only get 5-10 minutes with the doctor, leave information and follow up, but you may get like 20 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes with the staff. So take that to build relationships with them. Be nice to them because when you follow up, that'll make it a lot easier. And also, when doctors get started in the business, it would definitely help if they're in the business, they're incentivized so they can promote. Because a lot of times what happens is, and we train the whole entire office where after the doctors say you should take this product, right? And they go out there, doctor doesn't, he's looking at the second patient already, but the patient goes out there and he's at the front desk. If the person there is not persistent, reminding them, a lot of times if we have staff that's not trained or they have no incentivized, the staff is just like, because they're getting paid by hour, right? They're working long jobs, they're tired. They'll just set up the appointment, let them go. So they're very important to making sure the order is actually placed and processed. Okay, that's very, very important. So build the staff, and a lot of times these people may be interested in the product. Okay. Oh, also, a lot of times patients may ask the staff, hey, the doctor's John, he recommended this. Do you take these too? And so if the staff says, oh, we don't take them, I don't really know. Again, that doesn't help the sale, right? But if the staff says, yeah, these are very good products, that they're very good, can share a little bit. Because remember, the doctor's busy. He doesn't have the time to share the whole thing about the company, how good the products are, the story behind the founder. He doesn't have time. But the staff, they have time. It makes you, if they're actually in the business, they may actually enjoy sharing that. Okay. Information to give the doctor, never give anything about a compensation plan. Never, because again, they're not interested in business. All they care about is this product good and does it help the patients? All right. I'm going to end this video here, and because of the time-wise, there's a couple more things that I want to add on. So this is part 1, and I'm going to go into part 2 in the next video.